Have you ever met someone who's incredibly smart but terrible with people? Maybe they're great at solving problems, memorizing information, or getting high grades. But when it comes to handling conflict, understanding others, or managing their emotions, everything falls apart. Now think about the opposite. You probably met someone who isn't necessarily the smartest person in the room, but people love being around them. They stay calm under pressure. They listen well, they understand how others feel, and they communicate clearly. And somehow they succeed. The difference often comes down to one powerful skill: emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is ability to understand, manage, and use emotions in a positive way. It helps you handle stress, communicate better with people, resolve conflicts, build strong relationships, make better decisions. And here's the surprising part. Research has shown that EQ can matter more than IQ when it comes to success in life, leadership, and relationships. Because knowledge alone isn't enough. You also need to know how to work with people, including yourself. Emotional intelligence isn't just about one skill. It's actually made up of 5 core abilities that work together. Let's break them down. Number 1, self-awareness. This is the foundation of emotional intelligence. Self-awareness means being able to recognize emotions as they happen. So for example, instead of say snapping at someone and saying, "Why are you being so annoying?" a self-aware person might say, "Wait, I'm actually just tired and stressed today." That small moment of awareness changes everything. Because when you understand your emotions, you can control your reactions. And without self-awareness, emotions control you. Number 2, self-regulation. The second skill is managing your emotions. Everyone experiences anger, frustration, jealousy, anxiety. The difference isn't whether you feel them. The difference is what you do next. Someone with a strong emotional intelligence doesn't explode or shut down. They pause, they think, and they respond instead of reacting. This ability is what helps people stay calm in stressful situations. Number 3, motivation. Emotional intelligent people often have a strong internal motivation. They don't just chase rewards like money, school grades, or like praise from others. They are driven by growth, purpose, and improvement. So they keep going even when things are difficult. They learn from mistakes instead of quitting. And that resilience makes a massive difference over time. Number 4 is empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand how someone else feels, not just intellectually, but emotionally. It means being able to step into someone else's perspective or their shoes. For example, instead of saying, "Why are you upset?" That's not a big deal. An empathetic person says, "I can see why that situation was frustrating for you." That small shift creates trust and connection. And in relationships, whether friendship, family, or work, empathy is incredibly powerful. Number 5, social skills. Finally, emotional intelligence includes strong social skills. This includes things like communication, conflict resolution, teamwork, influence, and leadership. People with strong EQ know how to navigate conversations, read social cues, and build positive relationships. And that's often what separates great leaders from average ones. Because leadership isn't just about knowledge, it's about understanding people. Here's something interesting. Many studies have found that emotional intelligence plays a huge role in long-term success. And here's why. Because almost every area of life involves people. Your career, your friendship, your family relationships, even your ability to work in teams. Decision making depends on how well you manage emotions. Imagine 2 people with emotional intelligence. Person A gets defensive during a feedback. Person B listens, reflects, and improves. Over time, who grows faster? Person B. That's the power of emotional intelligence. It multiplies everything else you know. The best part about emotional intelligence is that it can be developed. Unlike IQ, which tend to stay relatively stable over time, EQ can improve with practice. Here are a few simple ways to start building it. Practice emotional awareness. Throughout your day, ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? You might notice stress, excitement, frustration, anxiety. Naming your emotion helps you understand them. And once you understand them, you can manage them. Pause before reacting. When something triggers you emotionally, try this simple habit. Pause for 5 seconds. Take a breath, then respond. That small pause can prevent arguments, misunderstandings, and regret. Improve your listening. Most people listen to respond. Emotionally intelligent people listen to understand. So the next time someone talks to you, try focusing completely on them. Not your reply, not your phone, just them. You'll be surprised how much stronger your conversations become. Reflect on your reactions. After a difficult situation, ask yourself, what could I have handled better? This isn't about blaming yourself, it's about learning. Every emotional situation becomes practice, and over time, your responses get better. A lot of people misunderstand emotional intelligence. So let's clear up a few myths right now. Myth number one, EQ means being nice. Well, emotional intelligence doesn't mean avoiding conflict or agreeing with everyone. Sometimes the emotional intelligent response is setting a boundary or having a difficult conversation. It's about handling situations wisely, not just being agreeable. Myth number two, EQ means suppressing emotions. Healthy emotional intelligence doesn't mean ignoring feelings. It means understanding and expressing them appropriately. Emotions carry information. The key is learning how to respond thoughtfully instead of impulsively. Myth number three, EQ is only for leaders. Well, you know what? EQ is essential for leadership, but it's also useful for everyone, whether you're a student, for your friends, teammates, family members. Every relationship benefits from better emotional understanding. Emotional intelligence is one of the most valuable skills you can develop in life. It helps you build stronger relationships, communicate more effectively, handle stress better, make smarter decisions, and the best part, every day gives you another opportunity to practice. So the next time you feel a strong emotion, pause, notice it, understand it. Then choose your response intentionally. That simple habit is where emotional intelligence begins. Check the pinned comment below for helpful resources on this topic and click on that like button. I will see you next time.